majority of you women are selfish. That's the reality. Men have to stand up against the bad behavior. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, it's an important video. I have a lot to say, a lot to get off my chest. Let's get right into today's video. What's going on, guys? Today's video is about men and women. Mostly about women, obviously. The reason why I decided to make this video today is pretty much because there's a big problem that I see going on in the YouTube space dealing with women and men, the dynamics between the two, and how we're actually coming together and building. It seems that that's not happening anymore. It seems as though women are mad at men are mad at women, and there's a constant clash. And it just so happens that everyone that I know is very opinionated on the matter, and I speak to a lot of women, and a lot of women don't understand where men are coming from. So the point of this video is to let the audience know, whoever is watching, what's actually going on with regards to the dynamics between men and women. So I'm not into emotions. I've always shied away from that, simply because I've learned, throughout my life, because I wasn't always this way, I've learned that being emotional and sharing emotions with women, it just wasn't the best fit for me. Instead of lying, I made the conscious choice of just saying it like it is. Alright, guys. Bring it in a little closer. You're wondering. Yep. The shirt does say Caucasian on it. I hope you guys like that. Native American, for those that don't know. Ra, why do you always bash women? Sometimes I just gotta meditate on the question. And I gotta contemplate, do I really bash women? The answer is, no, I don't. I've never laid a hand on a woman. However, I do say a lot of uncomfortable truths when it comes to women and their behaviors. A lot of which a lot of you guys may not like to hear. A lot of which a lot of you women have opinions on. Men have to stand up against the bad behavior. For too long, men have allowed for women to walk around willy-nilly in society, not really honoring men and not giving them the respect that they deserve. And just to be clear, I don't think anyone deserves anything. However, men have earned the right to be respected. The reason why I say this is because look at the society that you're in. Perhaps you're watching this video on your phone, or maybe you're watching it on a laptop, all built by men. The consistent rebuttal to that part of my statements that I've made, specifically by my beautiful sisters, is, well, without women, you wouldn't be here. And we are the divine feminine energy of the universe, and we created, the world, and without women there would be no man, and blah, blah, blah. Ladies, It takes two to tango. Without men, there would be no woman. Without woman, there would be no men. So for a woman to sit here and say, we are the divine goddesses, and listen, if you're the Virgin Mary, show me. If you can produce a child without a man, show me. The first issue that we seem to have with women is the female delusion. So what do I mean by that? Well, today, women just get instant gratification. There's no real effort to make themselves valuable. It's just, look at my body, this is what I am, this is what you get. I am the prize because of my assets, and deal with it. That's a huge problem. That's crazy. Then you have the I don't need a man delusion. The way I see it is, how do you not need a man? Do you really think that raising a child by yourself is the way to go? It's the strong and independent, for me, that's a problem, okay? All these things, all these for me and the Cardi B occur and this and that and all these things are destroying the very foundation of our society. You have women who come from wealthy families. They're choosing to do porn. They're choosing to be liberated and express their sexuality. And you gotta understand, ladies, because there is a gamble. Show your butt online, you will be viewed the way you present yourself. What's interesting about the I don't need a man phenomenon, when you hit 30, that's when you start to realize you made a big mistake. I learned two things. Never to give everything to someone who doesn't deserve it, and to not be codependent. Women, for some odd reason, think that men in general don't want to be in relationships, which is not true. As a matter of fact, most men that I know at least, they want to be in relationships. However, this is the big problem, that these individual men want to be in relationships with more than one woman. Another problem that seems to happen with women is the lack of accountability. Women are upset at men because men don't want to date women who are hoes. Women don't understand that at the end of the day, these men that laid their life down to make sure that we have a better future, these men did not envision OnlyFans, breaking up the family structure and calling men out their names. During that time, these practices would have got you killed. Women want to have the privilege of having an old school alpha male, yet women want to act like modern day harlots and still have the modern convention of a dynamic family structure, and that's not gonna happen. Men have realized that if a woman does not add value to his life, to his business, then odds are he's not going to really entertain the situation. He'll have sex with you. You're not gonna get marriage out of that man, because innately men know easy come, easy go. Guys, the reason why it's important to hold women accountable is because at the end of the day, you want your children to be in the best possible position to compete against other families, other nations, other people's children. At the end of the day, guys, you want to compete for resources. You want to make sure that you have smart children, healthy-minded children. And how are you going to do that when half of the solution is looking at you like you're the problem? As a man, you want to see your child become better than you are. At the end of the day, you want your daughter to manifest the best possible husband, right? So how do you do that? You do that by holding mothers, women, accountable. So a lot of you may say, all right, Ra, we get the point. What's the solution? The solution is simple, ladies. Not gonna like to hear it. It's not something that's easy to do for you modern day women. But you have to shut your mouth, put your pride to the side, and listen to men. That's all you have to do. Listen to men. Stop choosing the basketball players, the rappers, the drug dealers. Stop choosing men who want to just have sex with you. Your mother failed you. Your father failed you. You should have been a virgin, then gotten married to the man your father chose. You don't like that? Too bad. That's the reality of how society works. In order to create pedigree, I'm gonna repeat that. Pedigree. In order to have pedigree, you must start somewhere and have order. Family is business, so you should order your family in such a way that it can be your business, so you don't have to go outside of your family to go to the strip club and twerk for dollar bills, to go out into an office space with trapped in a room with a bunch of men who really want to have sex with you. And then you're gonna get out of that hostile environment to go to your house where your man comes home and he's in the back of his mind thinking, wow, my wife went out with these tight pants to work today. I wonder how many guys talk to her, and making him feel insecure about you. I mean, it's a system. It's a system to destroy women and men together. They're trying to separate and destroy us. But you guys don't see it because you're too busy focusing on yourself and being too self-centered, egotistical. All you do is care about me, 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 me. How are you going to change the world? How many of you OnlyFans models out there actually donate any money to your county or any money to help any charities? Show us the receipts. Why can't you women show us the receipts of the good that you're doing for society? We see the good that you're doing for yourself, going on trips, flying, going on vacations, to show us the real receipts where it really counts. You can't, because you guys don't do much. Maybe it's a few, but if we did the ratio of how many of you do to how many of you don't, the majority of you women are selfish. That's the reality. So the solution, start thinking about your community, start thinking about your children, and start living for something greater than just you. My name is Ra Amari, and I'm out.